Hey guys, Brett for TopoRanger here. Today we are at the Codorus Creek in York, Pennsylvania. Right over there is Route 30, and right over there is Route 83. So we're basically in between those two big highways. We're not going to be on the Codorus, we're actually going to be following this creek right here, which is called Mill Creek. This is a pretty big creek, and the confluence is right here. The confluence with the Codorus is right here, and as you can see, there's a large area of rocks have been basically washed up during flooding this creek, which has a large catchment area right into the creek here. Lots of geese, lots of poop. The trail, the York Heritage Trail, there's a parking lot right up there. It goes across, and then you can hike the whole way up to the city up there. I've posted a bunch of pictures from various spots along that trail, closer up to the city, on the TopoRanger Instagram. That's TOPO_Ranger at Instagram. That's a TopoRanger Instagram feed. And if you like my videos, make sure you hit subscribe right now and click that bell for the notifications. So today we're going to hike up Mill Creek about a half a mile, and there's hopefully going to be a lot of interesting stuff along the way. It goes under several culverts. There's a railroad bridge. It goes under 83, and our goal for today is basically the end of that half mile. There is what looks like, based upon satellite photography, based upon Google Earth, looks like an old dam. So that's kind of what the goal is, but you know, as usual, along the way we're hoping to find a lot of interesting stuff. This is an industrial area. This is basically going to be an industrial creek stomp. So without further ado, let's get started and let's go have some fun. The creek right here is really quite clear. I don't know how clean it is in terms of chemicals, but it doesn't smell. And it has a really nice clear quality to it. About a foot deep right here. As you can see, it's a pretty big creek. So the first thing we're going to hit is this bridge here. So we're underneath the road right now. That's the bridge. There is this brick construction thing there. I've kind of been wondering what that is. Maybe on the way back we'll visit that. And Mill Creek continues on here. All right, this is something I came across just the other day. I was here taking pictures and whatnot. It's big metal. I mean, this is like 1/2 inch metal sheeting. It's like corrugated, interlocked together. And there's a matching some of it over there matches this. So I don't know what's going on here. I'm thinking maybe this used to be a dam, and it was a metal dam or a coffer dam of some sort. Let's take a peek around the corner. There you can see. And there's a little deep spot here, but I don't know what it is, to be exact, to be honest. And there is this thing over here, which in the water, which I don't know what that is. All right, we're a little bit closer, and you can see that piece right there. Now, last time I was here, I could not see it as well. The water's a little clearer, a little bit lower. You see those shapes there? What is that? I mean, it's probably just a piece of concrete, but gotta wonder where that came from and why it's there. And this is where we're going next, which is a low railroad bridge right over there. Here you can see that deep part right before the old dam. Kind of a different angle here. There's a lot of history, a lot of industrial history in this area. And what you're seeing now is definitely not necessarily what was here 100 years ago or even 50 years ago. The creek does have a nice color right here. This is a very busy road, very busy area. Like I said, very industrial. All right, let's go hit up this railroad bridge. Getting a little deep here. Look at that. What's that? Those, to me, that looks like an old part of an old dam. They used to use these kind of beams. They'd bolt them together. They'd stack them up. So that might be something related to that, or maybe that was the thing that came after this one. Because I've seen those before. Especially over at Chickies Run Park. I've seen those before, and those can be an old piece of a dam. It's getting a little deep here. I'm gonna have to go around and then down to get to the railroad bridge. But look at this creek though, man. I mean, you know, I have to say, for an industrial zone creek, this thing is looking pretty nice, you know? All right, they're up there doing something with the train. I'm gonna try to come over here. The guy was up there connecting the trains, doing stuff with the trains. I'm gonna come over to this side, maybe get the light is on a better angle. Oh, whoa, look at that. Oh, where'd it go? Wow. There they are. You see him? There's the orange engine. He was right in there. Now I don't know what that's called. I watched a video. I watched this really cool video on YouTube once about safety on a rail yard, and they showed what they were doing and joining cars, how to get up and off and on. It was really quite interesting. I forget what it was called. I'll put a link to it in the description of this video. It featured this guy, and he would, you know, do these stunts and stuff, and they had a name for that. There's a whole jargon, there's a whole vocabulary that goes along with rail yard workers. I did get a couple pictures. I don't know if they're going to come out because the sun was right there. Okay, so we're on the other side now, and look at this. Look how deep it gets here. Nice clear water. I mean, that's probably 3-4 feet deep. And there's stuff down in there. I don't know what is down in there. And there's this pipe here that was covered by this aggregate, which you can see here. A lot of this aggregate has been washed away. And then look over here, you have, what the heck, you got these old wood. I mean, what is that? That might have been from, God only knows how old that stuff is. Right here, you also have some stuff right here. So there was some kind of old wooden construction here, probably prior to this. And even this one itself, you can see it's in two sections. Got kind of the old school brick construction, and then right here you have the meaning of I guess when they expanded it. So this probably would be the newest section here. And then this pipe. I don't know what the pipe is. Let's check out the stream bed here. See if we can see anything. Some old metal rebar, old railroad spikes. So this is the kind of stuff that I love. I find it to be very interesting. I think they're moving. Let's see. No, they're still there. All right, let's go over there. There's something there. What's that? And look at these big hunks. It's got to be granite. You can see the drill marks right there. Probably where they quarried it out. And another thing I love about these creeks is that you have so many different kinds of rock. Here you have limestone, you have quartzite, there's marble in here, granite, aggregate stuff. I mean, there's such an interesting mix of boulders and rocks that it's really fascinating. If you're into, here's something here. Now what is that? All you, let me take it over here. I got any railroad guys or girls, buffs, railroad people. This may not be from the railroad, but this was in the creek. It says Cobra. It looks like some kind of brake, some kind of braking mechanism. I don't know. That was down in there. There's another one there. And then this thing, what the heck is that? See this red thing? There it is. What is that? Obviously used to be connected to something. I mean, that looks like an expensive piece of equipment in my eyes. What is this? Again, possibly quantum engineering, possibly something to do with the railroad. Maybe it's some kind of electronic switching system. It's cold in this middle tunnel. There's 3 of them, so now we're in the middle one. Something's moving. I think they're moving up above. Not much in this one. Just that deep water over there and more of those wood slats. Here's some more of these things. Oh, these are heavier. Holy crap. Those are wicked heavy. That has to have something to do with breaking the wheels or something, the way they're curved. I mean, just look at the size of these boulders. Look at this rock here. It's a giant hunk of limestone. I mean, look at that. I'm gonna back it up. This is probably the Kinzers. All right, let's go check out the third part of this railroad bridge. This is where most of the flow comes through, right here. There you go. Sweet. Train's still there. See, the water's pretty deep here. It's flowing nice. Nicely. Nice, deep, clean channel there. Wow. Oh, look at this. What the hell? All right, we just came here. Nice deep pool, and this aggregate encasement, I guess is what it is, that's protecting that pipe right there. Comes out for a second, continues right across the creek, and then that's Mill Creek. That's where we're going. I think I want to stay on this side because there's going to be more area for me to kind of navigate. So can I get across here? That's the question. I don't know how deep it is. I think we can do it. Water level looks okay. There we go. Yeah, we got it. Nice current though, I tell you that much. A little slippery. Look at this side. This is a massive installation. And it's undercut. See that? All right, let's see if we can get down upstream here. We'll bid adieu to the that triple railroad bridge, which did not disappoint. Oh, okay, now we got some mud. Tell you what, let's head up here. Son of a bitch. Thickets. Stuck in the thickets. Oh, crap. Get out of here. Grabbing at my hat. Fuck. Now where the hell am I? There's something over there. I don't want to lose the stream, but it's right here. It's a little bit too steep and slick, and the water itself is too deep. So okay, here's a parking lot. All right, I'm seeing some fish. Quite a bit of fish, but these are, I don't know what they are. They're bigger than the creek chub. They're all down in here. See that? Over there's a whole school of them right in this area. Maybe they could just be big grown-up creek chub. It's hard to say. Let's keep moving. I don't think we've gone even an eighth of a mile yet. Hopefully we can get back down to the creek here in short order. We're definitely behind something. Here we go. Giant down tree. All right, the creek's looking like it's getting a little more shallow here. Only problem is I got about a 6-foot drop from the bank, so I'm gonna have to find a place to go down. All right, I think I found a way down, and the water looks shallow enough. Here we go. Yeah. For being in the middle of an industrial area, this creek is actually pretty free of debris, and it looks really nice. I mean, I think this creek sources in a kind of a natural area, I think. Here's an old picture. And then, huh. All right, we've got flood debris at this level. So about where my head is, it gets that high. Basically right up to the bank level, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. Okay, now I'm starting to get away from the noise of the highway. That's something I can't really stand for too long, is the sound of a highway. It's just very, for whatever reason, I can't relax when I'm close to a highway. Wow. And this looks like bedrock here. Yeah, this is bedrock. It's a bedrock overhang right here. This whole thing right here. Yeah, it's like a bed. That's nice. You can just walk along this. I wonder if we can get a peek underneath there. I'm curious as to what's over there. Yeah, it's quite a big exposure. Let's see if we can see it up here. Now that yeah, there you go. I can kind of muddy the waters. Whoop. Yeah. From there, the whole way down to here is one long bedrock exposure. I bet you that's limestone. Yeah, look at this. You can see this really exposed bedrock. I mean, it's covered in silt. But, that's nice. Look at that. So water flowing over there. I'll get some underwater shots on the way back. Look at that. There you can see the now there you get some limestone exposure without anything. You can start to see the sculpting. Some more of it right there. Nice swimming hole right there. I mean, can you imagine what this stream was like before development? I mean, big ass stream flowing across the whole valley's bed, the whole valley here. When you get down to base level, I mean, this is base level for York Valley. It's all limestone, and I can imagine what this would have been like during colonial times even. All right, we got a little sandbar, a little gravel bar. All right, we're starting to get up towards 83 again, and this is where Mill Creek, which is what this is, Mill Creek goes under 83, and right beyond that is where I suspect we'll find the ruins of a dam, or at least what looked like a dam. We're not quite there yet though, we got a little bit of way. And what's that over there? That's a little infeeder. And a big old pipe there, huh? Look at that, yeah. Beautiful. And the weather is cooperating. I mean, this creek is 30 feet wide at this point. There's 83. All right, I gotta get over here. Getting a little deep. Check this out, a big old hunk of something. Got some brick, concrete. There must have been this pipe. I wonder if this is that same pipe that was down there. Probably. And here it is. It's like a giant caterpillar. Huh. I wonder what that is. I wonder what that was. All right, there's 83. We got to get back over here. I'll pick it up when we get closer to 83. Right now, I don't know what this is. It used to be some kind of support structure. So I'm down here in the no man's land, kind of the dead zone. I found a little rise over there where I think there might have been an old quarry over there, just a little one, probably back from the colonial days. And we're at the spot where Mill Creek goes under 83, and here we are. I'm gonna my battery's gonna run out a little bit, but I got another one. I think once I get to the other side, I'm gonna stop, relax a little bit, get a drink of water, rehydrate, scope it out, and then I'll drop back in, all right? We're back. Okay, so this is one of the two tunnels, or whatever you want to call them, that takes 83, just directly above us, over Mill Creek. The other one is right this way. It's dry, there's no water. This one carries the creek. Deep and clear. Here's the other side. As I told you, no water. And it looks like I was right about what this was. And it looks like it used to be an old dam or something. And let's go up here and find out. Now, one of the things that intrigued me, about this spot was not only because it looked like there was an old dam here, but on Google Earth, when I was looking down, you could see that right after the dam, the water looked like it got pretty deep. And now that's what I think they call a scour hole, which is when the water comes out of a pipe or goes over a dam, it digs out that spot that's right next to the dam underwater. And it looked like there was a pretty deep spot. And the water was not really clear though on the photograph. Today, the water is, I mean, I think it's exceptionally clear. And what I'm looking at here, it looks like you do have, in fact, a very deep spot right there, right underneath where that sucker comes through. So we're gonna have to put this puppy underwater and get a good shot of that. This whole pool right here, and there's a street right there. It's a neighborhood back here. I imagine this is probably used as a swimming hole for the local kids in that kind of that city neighborhood. But yeah, this used to be a dam of something. And it has a pipe embedded in it. Maybe it was a pipe emplacement that acted as a dam. And then Mill Creek runs up for quite a ways that way, paralleling 83. But you see right under there. So basically this was an old dam that carried a pipe. But you can look right under there. And you can see that there's a deep spot right there. Now how deep, I don't know. But pretty deep, we're gonna find out. Let's check out that area over there, because that looks like that might be bedrock. I don't want to go here because I'll probably slip and fall in. Right now we're on the other side. And here it is right here. Water comes over right there. Crystal clear. Probably 6-7 feet deep there, I'd say. Some golf balls. But the water is nice. Now over here, strangely enough, the water is flowing this way into here and then out here. There's a big block there. Some more blocks over there. Huh. Now there's an interesting looking cement block there. And there's some more ruins underwater there. Who knows what, I think it might have been a dam slash pipe combo thing. And what I'm standing on right here, I don't know if this is aggregate fill or maybe it's just mud, hardened mud, but it looks like it goes under in there. You see that? All right, let's walk across here. This might be bedrock, although it might be part of the construction. Let's get up here. Now we're coming out from the other side now. See right there? That's undercut. And you got these big chunks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big chunks of something. Over here you got a nice bedrock exposure. Wow. All right, well, I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna switch out the battery, which is almost about to die. Switch it out, and I'm gonna extend this thing, and we're gonna go underwater. We're gonna use this, use the GoPro for what it's good for, which is sticking it underwater, right? And we're gonna take a peek here, probably from both sides, and we're just gonna poke around here and see what we can find. Usually the underwater stuff is pretty cool. All right, let's go check it out. Alright guys, well that's going to wrap it up for this episode of TopoRanger. I hope you all had a good time. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. Mill Creek here in York County, between 83 and the confluence with the Codorus, did not disappoint. Lots of cool stuff, especially right here. Especially this dam or whatever this was. Got some good underwater footage. Water's clear. I'm thinking about 5 feet deep right there. And then we had that really nice stream. I mean, you know, who would have thought that such a stream flowing through such a industrialized urban area that is, you know, usually pretty scummy, pretty dirty, would be so clear and be so so nice to look at, you know what I mean? If you just improve the banks around it, it would be really, really nice. Mill Creek does not disappoint. And also that 3-tunnel railroad bridge with the railroad going over and all that cool stuff. On my way back, I'm gonna get that little, whatever that little brake pad thingy was as my memento. I also got a golf ball. Seems to be a lot of golf balls down in there. So probably coming from the club. There's a golf club up this way. So that's basically it. I'm not gonna go back the way I came. I'm actually gonna go up here and try to find my way back on the roads, so I can maybe hit up a couple more spots on the way back, take some stills, scout out some new locations, whatnot. But once again, this is a beautiful spot. Again, probably in the summer, this is a good swimming hole. If you don't mind, possibly, you know, water not super clean. A lot better. I'll tell you what, you're gonna go swimming anywhere around this immediate area, go swimming here. Don't go swimming in the Codorus, because this is a lot cleaner than the Codorus. Of course, you do have 83 right above you, which is kind of annoying with those. But if you got nowhere else to go, if you're stuck, if you don't have a car and you just walk around, you know, if you live in this area here, at the very least, come here, check it out. You don't have to do the hike that I did. You can park your car right here, come around this little metal fence, and you'll be right here at this beautiful Route 83 Falls. I don't know, what are you gonna call it? Anyway, as always, I loved having you guys along. I hope you had a good time. And this is Brett for TopoRanger, signing out.